Olympic gold medalist, UFC flyweight champion, and again, you talk about work ethic. That conversation begins with the messenger number 7.
It absolutely does. As a young boy, Henry understood that he wanted gold bigger than any high school kid should chase. So he moved to the Olympic Training Center, and he trained with me as I was getting ready. The title wasn't enough for him. Ultimately, he became Olympic champion, the youngest in U.S. history, and now he's the UFC champion. What a career by Henry Cejudo.
Well, he was a 3-time NCAA qualifier as a Cal State Fullerton wrestler. He is a former 2-time UFC bantamweight champion. He is Tyler Jeffrey Dillashaw, and he is ready to add to his legacy here tonight.
And for all those wrestling accomplishments, he doesn't even need to use it. He's become a great striker under Dwayne Ludwig, a guy that can beat you with kicks, a guy that can beat you with the boxing, and the footwork is something that we haven't seen in the UFC for a very long time. TJ Dillashaw is one of the greatest bantamweights of all time.
And he is truly in his element on Fight Night. Absolutely loves the bright lights and everything that Fight Night entails. Another big spot for Dillashaw here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this bantamweight fight. Cejudo is 33. Dillashaw is 34. He is 2 inches taller. He will have a 3-inch reach advantage. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Yves Loving. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Toyota Center in Houston, Texas. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a Greco-Roman wrestler, holding a professional record of 16 wins, 2 losses. He stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Phoenix, Arizona, Henry the Messenger Cejudo. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 18 wins, 4 losses. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Denver, Colorado, USA, presenting the former UFC bantamweight champion, TJ Dillashaw.
Okay, guys, protect yourself at all time. Obey my command at all time. If you want to touch love, do it now. Go back to your corner.
They touch him up, and we are underway.
Ready?
All right, so the fight is now underway. On one side, you have a fighter who does everything well, taking on a true grappler on the other side. It's going to be interesting to see how long he can keep it up with.
I mean, Damian Maia may be the most specialist type of grappler in the UFC. This guy resembles him in a number of ways. Let's see how he manages this fight against a guy that can do just about everything inside the octagon.
Side control now. He's got a serious right punch, and he went to it effectively there.
It is his money shot, and he will continue to throw it until he finds a knockout.
Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain power.
once again.
I mean, this guy is really focused on those punches to the head inside of the clinch.
So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Henry Cejudo. Oh, and there's a land with the kick, so certainly a good sign for him there.
When that's working, you know he's in for a good night.
Oh, and he tags him with the straight, beautifully placed there by Dillashaw.
Left hand punch to the clinch.
Connects with the punch there.
It got defended, but it will give Henry the idea that takedown may be coming.
Oh, he lands a huge right hand. Throwing that jab, no good. Oh!
Nice entry into the finish directly.
Oh, beautiful counter there as he gains the side mount and try to get out of this guillotine by potentially attempting a Von Flue. Wow. Brilliant submission defense there. All right, full guard now, DC.
The fighter on top needs to be trying to gain posture to throw ground and pound and then move to the next position. But if you're on the bottom, you've got to build a shield. Try to push your opponent off to try to get back to your feet.
Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Cejudo. He continues to evolve as a striker. All right, operating inside the closed guard now. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
All right, listen, I need you to be more active this way. You cannot wait and try to counter everything. He's getting to you first. I need you to get that head movement going and stop waiting. I need you to get...
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
All right, round two. Oh, he lands a massive kick here. Oh, straight right.
Oh, that's a nice strike.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent, you got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Oh, nice job using his strength there to posture up. We'll see what he can do now.
He's going to start looking to land big shots from the top.
Outstanding pressure from top position here by Cejudo. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Dillashaw. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. So we call on the numbers here, DC. 55 total strikes have now landed for Henry Cejudo, and landing with 70% accuracy against TJ Dillashaw. Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive than we saw in round one, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
A little single collar tie there.
Ooh, what a punch. Liver kick.
He's got it. Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished. That one was thrown to end the fight.
Yep.
What a beautiful uppercut. It landed beautifully. Perfect placement on that shot.
control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Well, you know I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in the gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. All right, so a big round for him there, DC. We'll go back and look at some of the highlights. Big knockdown for him. We'll see if he can follow it up.
You could see that he was flowing. Everything was working in accordance to what he wanted it to be. And at the moment that it showed itself, the moment that the opportunity arrived, he jumped on it, got that big knockdown, and now he finds himself ahead in this fight.
Most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight.
Look at the turnover in that kick.
Single collar tie now. Cejudo's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. 76 total strikes have landed for Henry Cejudo. And connected. Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish. What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right.
Oh, the master of the transition. Nice scramble. Oh, big left. Whoa! Back to the feet.
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press it. He's got to go chase that finish down.
Oh, massive diving punch, flush to the head. Under 3 minutes now to go in the rounds. The Olympic gold medalist Cejudo gets caught with that punch. Got to shore up the defense here. We have crossed the midpoint of this one. Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you're looking for. Try to take the judges out of it. He is lighting them up now. Oh! And just like that, the fight is over.
He's done. He's done.
You knew if he landed that weapon repeatedly, it could be a short night for his opponent, but that was just one perfectly placed strike that his opponent candidly didn't even see coming. It landed flush, and the rest, as they say, is history. Big knockout win for him here tonight. All right, DC, no telestrator tonight, but we're going to get you some highlights from this one. This was a fight that had it all, and for my money, his best performance to date.
His best performance to date in the biggest moment. In the biggest moment, you got to show up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. He used every bit of his skill to get the job done.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 53 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, TJ Dillashaw!
All right, so there he is, the man of the moment, celebrating one of the bigger knockout victories of his career. And gotta be nice sometimes with all the hard work that you guys put in when it goes down exactly the way you drew it.
A lot of people talk about doing certain things. It's harder to deliver on those promises you make to the public. Tonight he did exactly that. Congratulations.
All right, coming up next, it is our main event, a matchup for the UFC Women's Bantamweight title.
You ready?
All right, so here we go with round one of this highly anticipated affair. Well rounded doesn't even begin to describe it. Both women have every skill in the ring.
Both of them have every skill in the book. There's
some of her best work in these type of fighting situations.
Yes, she does a great job of overwhelming you with this clinch position. With all the homework, with all the detail, it's hard to keep up. She gives you a test every single day. You don't get a test every week, every quarter. You get a test every day whenever you're fighting this young lady.
Now she's got the Muay Thai club.
Take more of these leg kicks, you will not be able to be very active.
So both girls landing right out of the chute.
Nice punch, man.
Lands to the body there. Again, she chooses to clinch here. Lands the right hand. All right, some really grueling work here in the clinch. Both fighters really struggling to gain a dominant position.
That happens whenever you understand the position.
Oh, the right hand is there for her. So just over 20 total strikes have already landed for Amanda Nunes.
I mean, look at the commitment to kicking in this fight.
Oh, look at her connecting with yet another uppercut there. She has found her rhythm. She has found her flow state. And defensively, the other fighter's going to have to adjust or this fight's going to end soon.
She's got to stop anticipating straight because she is splitting her guard every time with the uppercut, whether it's on the right side or on the left side.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Dig and kick.
Trying to kick the leg out.
Nice shots to the body. Ooh, big shot land.
1 minute. While she continues to connect with these punches.
She's so fast and so accurate, and also the cardio allows her to fight at such a great pace. Big liver kick lands under the elbow.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Battle for position here. All right, well, if you've been watching, you know her uppercut has been absolutely on point here tonight, DC. No reason to think she won't get right back to it.
No, she needs to go right back to doing it. It's working. She's very good at it. I think it's her best punch, and it's shown in this fight.
Oh, saved by the bell. Round over. And the finish came just in time. Thought maybe she might tap there, but you know how tough she is. So the submission attempt right at the end of the round, saved by the bell, back to the stools they go. We'll see if she can recover in time for this next round. All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays. You knew she came in with the book on her as a kicker, and her opponent did nothing to adjust.
Her opponent didn't check one kick, so why would she not continue down that path? Why would she not continue to throw her hands just to set up those beautiful, nasty kicks? And she is landing them with full force every time she throws them.
Just a slip there. Oh, that's a good straight punch by her there. Nice combination of speed and power on that attempt.
The speed and timing it takes to land a strike like this is beautiful. And she has that ability to do it multiple times a fight.
That kick is good by Nunes. She blocked the punch. Stuffs the takedown shot there. How good is her takedown D?
Again, back into this position.
Now she's got the Muay Thai plum. Just unable to quite find that range.
Get her down.
Back and forth we go. Oh, nice job defensively to sprawl and avoid that double leg takedown. Takedown defense holds up. Oh, beautiful job by her there to land the knee. Definitely a fighter who knows how to use her length.
Another clinch position.
Well, she was a little bit hesitant in round one, but she has certainly picked up the pace here in this second round. It took her a while to find her range, and there it is. So her best entry, I think, in terms of the offensive range.
Guillotine.
Oh, look at this. Jumps over into side mount to try to counter the guillotine. Maybe going with that Von Flue choke, or I guess we should probably call it the OSP at this point. Somehow stays in the fight. All right, she's in full guard here, DC, but you know she passes as well as anybody in this division.
Oh, man, when she gets to the ground, she has an amazing ability to just be advancing or thinking advancement every single time. But her opponent has a great ability and a great sense of anticipation that when you try to go, she's able to get back to her feet, escape, and get to where she's comfortable.
Oh, well played there as she gets back to her feet. Right punches there. Battling for hooks. Oh, she's really starting to put together some significant body shots here, attacking both sides now. Nunes goes to the takedown here and gets it late in the round. Well, she was long on grappling experience coming into the UFC, and you see her chops here. Oh, saved by the bell, round over. And the finish came just in time. Thought maybe she might tap there, but you know how tough she is. So the submission attempt right at the end of the round, saved by the bell, back to the stools they go. We'll see if she can recover in time for this next round. All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see. I mean, that is a big shot to the head. I cannot believe she's still standing.
So she's holding on to her here, not doing too much, really just looking to recover. Whoa!
She is such a reverse striker that big strike landed, and it looks like she's going to finish this fight.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. All right, into full guard here, DC. Where does she go?
Oh, wow. Oh!
Well, you got to try to stay busy off of your back. She's doing it here. Nice punch. Half guard position for her here, and if you're the bottom fighter, this is truly a case of pick your poison.
Yeah, you got to pick your poison. And if you're on the bottom, you got to be trying to find a way to escape that bottom leg. You cannot allow your opponent, you cannot allow her to sit on your legs and just throw big damaging strikes. You got to make sure you're on an elbow, controlling underhook and getting back to your feet.
Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Nunes' pass is denied. All right, she's got the full mount here, DC. It's hard for me to remember a time in which you were fully mounted in the UFC.
I have never been full mounted. I hope to never be full mounted. And this young lady now finds herself in this position. We'll
see if she can set up the arm bar now.
Gotta be careful, armbar.
Oh, we're getting a finish here. And this might just be a matter of time. The sheer will is really remarkable to watch. Oh, sage work from the bottom here as she tags her with the punch. Great movement by her here on the ground, and she just does it so fluidly and so easily. It's really a sight to behold.
You can tell that she spent a lifetime developing this skill with the way that she's able to move with so little effort on the mat.
15 seconds to go. Nunes is looking for that arm triangle. Oh, saved by the bell, round over. And the finish came just in time. Thought maybe she might tap there, but you know how tough she is. So the submission attempt right at the end of the round, saved by the bell, back to the stools they go. We'll see if she can recover in time for this next round. All right, so she's making her way back to the stool, kind of shaking her head, thought maybe that knockdown would have produced a finish. Not so much.
She's a little discouraged right now because she thought the fight was over. But If you know her, if you spent any time with her, you understand that she's a smart fighter, and she will get right back to doing what she needs to do to win this fight.
I think we are the only two men sitting in this arena as we have arrived at round 4 and we enter the championship rounds. A huge, huge 5 minutes coming up for these two men.
J.A., I couldn't have imagined that this fight would be this good. It's round number 4 now. Who can really keep fighting at such a high level with such good technical skills as they've gone into round number 4?
Nunes gets caught with that punch. Oh, shot to the body connects there. Beautifully placed right underneath the elbow. She didn't really throw a lot of body shots overall in the fight, but in the latter stages, smart to work the body.
Oh, man, you can hear it. Bone on bone. Nice elbow land.
Oh! Now she's got the Muay Thai plum.
Big punch land. Ooh.
Man. Ooh.
Can't take pictures now. She has to react. She has to go chase the finish.
Oh! Man.
Oh, my goodness. What a fight.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Oh, big elbow.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Oh, she gives up her back here, DC, so she's got a lot of work to do now. What do? Tuck the chin, hand fight?
You've got to tuck the chin. You've got to bring both hands to the hands. Because as your chin is going down, your opponent's going to be attacking your neck. 2 hands on one, force it down, build your base, try to get back to your feet. And if worse comes to worse, give up the mount.
Right. Because
the mount is better than having this fighter on your back.
Nothing fun about it. We'll see if she can escape here. Well, she did not miss a single grappling practice during this training camp, and here's your evidence. Outstanding movement on the ground.
She looks like a master of grappling. Great movement that she's showing on the ground.
Well, you gotta stay busy from the bottom position. Can't falter here. She's doing a nice job. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Oh, that's a beautiful escape and reversal by her there.
Unbelievable sweep. She did a fantastic job of manipulating the weight to change the position.
All right, half guard position for her here, and this is a spot where we've seen her have a lot of wild success in previous fights.
She has a tremendous amount of success from this position because she's so knowledgeable. She keeps the right side underhook, and she just goes to work with that left arm. She's posting and elbowing. She's building her posture and punching. There are just so many different ways for her to score strikes from this position.
All right, so a huge moment for her in that previous round, DC, as we show you some of the highlights. The knockdown nearly closed the show for her.
Yeah, and that's what we're going to focus on. We're going to focus on the knockdown because it looked like the fight was over. Now, is her opponent tough? Yes, but is her opponent smart enough to make the necessary adjustment as this fight goes forward?
It is the 5th and final round.
Nice.
How about this fight thus far?
Yeah, man, she landed a massive hook, and it has her opponent hurt bad.
Big right hook attempt, but she misses. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue.
Nice single leg entry, rotates her head outside to a high crotch.
Man, she is just non-stop on the ground, moving in all the right directions. Another nice transition by her there.
She's moving a lot, but every movement has purpose.
All right, so the ground and pound strikes continue to land. She's not staying busy for the sake of it. She is doling out damage.
She's landing a lot of punishing ground and pound, and this is going to really zap her opponent as they get back to the feet.
How good is her movement here on the ground, right? Shades of Ray Borg, just transitioning so beautifully.
Yeah, she's so good at transitions and movement. Her ability is unmatched.
Oh, useful strike on the ground that was. Well, she was long on grappling experience coming into the UFC, and you see her chops here, just beautiful when it comes to the transition.
It's very difficult to keep up with her on the ground.
Well, her opponent is squirming, and this might be the beginning of the end. The ground and pound strikes continue to land at will.
She's landing them over and over again. She needs to make sure that when she's chasing the finish, she doesn't get excited and lose the position.
How good is her armbar? We'll see if she can set it up here.
Attacking armbar.
Oh, slams her to the ground, so she appeared to be fending off the armbar, and then she just used her power and exploded her opponent down to the ground. Battle for position here. Oh, she is absolutely getting lit up right now. She has certainly changed her approach here. Beautiful straight punch, and now her opponent's firmly on the ropes.
But she can't take pictures now. She has to react. She has to go chase the finish.
Oh, that hook landed for her. Nunes's strike attempt there is blocked. Big knee to the body.
Great timing on that beautiful takedown.
In full guard now, DC, and I know when you're in this looking for a guillotine. All right, so a title fight they'll be talking about deep into next week. We'll show you some highlights over those epic 25 minutes, but at the end of the day, I gotta think the champion did enough to retain her title.
She did enough to retain the title. It was a very close fight. It was a very competitive fight. But these are the two best fighters in the entire world. She was pushed to her limit, but she got the job done and should retain her title.
The official decision is in. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 50-45, 49-46, and 50-45. For the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Amanda the Lioness Nunes.
All right, so there she is, the and still UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the world. As many of you guys know, this is a belt that has changed hands quite a bit in recent UFC history. But on the strength of this effort here tonight, perhaps she can hold it down for some time. This was a big effort over 25 minutes, and she very much looks to be the class of this division here at present. All right, coming up next, it's a UFC middleweight division fight.
Ready.
All right, so here we are back in one of America's most underrated sports cities. Good to have you with us from Houston, Texas tonight inside Toyota Center. And this is the site of one of your biggest and I know most signature wins of your career against Gus back in 2015.
One of the biggest fights of my life was when I beat Alexander Gustafsson at UFC 192 when I retained my championship. One of the hardest fights of my entire life. The Toyota Center is a great fight arena. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one? Over and over, he's getting to this quick position.
Nice straight right lands.
Oh,
combination lands, and it seemed like almost every strike found the target.
He's so accurate when he decides to attack. It is a sight to behold.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Looked like he might have landed there. Instead, a swing and a miss by Bisping. Man, he's just got a great feel for the striking realm early in this one.
The timing is on point. He's doing a great job of mixing everything up. He's very tricky when he throws that body kick.
Bisping gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Big shots being landed on both sides here. Strong kick to the outside of that lead leg for him there. You do not want to eat too many of those.
No, you can't. He does not wind up on that kick, but he somehow is managing to land it with so much force.
All right, so he lands a jab there. Pretty nicely done, DC.
You can really control a fight just knowing how to fight behind your jab.
Well, he has certainly found the range and staying pretty busy here on the feet.
He's being busy, but it's also the timing and the accuracy that's allowing him to land so many attacks.
Bisping gets caught with that punch. His chin is held up thus far. Got to shore up the defense here, though.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks. Look at him whip his hip into that kick. He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
All right, single collar tie now.
Ooh, head kick lands. He's hurt.
Both guys really throwing with authority. Sound defensively blocks the shot. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here.
I mean, he's cutting him down to size with these beautiful leg kicks.
Horn sounds for the end of round one.
Stop. All right, listen. I need you to be more active this round. You cannot wait and try to...
All right, now we take a look back at some of the highlights. He has had his kicking game going early and often tonight.
I mean, on point, right? He knew that this was going to be a way for him to take control of this fight. He's used those kicks to really put him out ahead, and I'm not sure if his opponent has the ability to adjust and stop him from landing these over and over.
All right, next round is underway, DC. We talked about his powerful kicks, how he attacks all sides of the body, the head, the legs. Pretty good start for him tonight.
That was so impressive to see. Someone fight almost predominantly with their legs and have that level of success.
Not there.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Punch is blocked.
You can really limit the mobility of your opponent with those leg kicks.
Well, that body kick was there earlier, not there on that attempt. And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
Nice leg kick lands.
Oh!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. Oh, nice jab.
Oh, big left hook there. Blocks the shot. Well, he has landed some good shots, DC, but really unable to string anything together in terms of solid combinations.
It's because he's not committing to it fully. He throws his jab. He may throw the right hand out there, but he's not really sitting down.
Oh!
Throw him up. Go get him. Leg kick.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie.
That one is going to end the fight.
Yep.
Punch over the top.
Ooh, blocks the shot. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. The overhand, now he's hooked.
That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, if you end the night, that one landed right on the spot.
And he landed the right hand there. And they separate. Oh, that's a good right hand. Punch coming, it's blocked.
Straight punch lands.
Yeah. Oh! Huge right hand!
He needs to start.
Wow!
Look at how fast. The only person I can do this to is Baby John. John, there's a kid out.
The guy's attacking the triangle. He finds himself in trouble because he got a little bit lazy in the full guard.
Looks like he's trying to manipulate the head. This could be tight.
Oh, nice.
10 minutes.
Now he's okay. Now he can escape.
Stop.
All right, take a seat. Deep breath. Slow that heart rate. Awesome. Your striking is looking superb. Everything you're putting out there is landing.
Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. Two men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a bar fight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times when it came together and you saw the skill level. Superman punch.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Well, you got to stay busy on the bottom. He's doing it here. Nice punch. Oh, wow, that happened quickly as the fighter reverses position there on the ground.
Unbelievable position change. Wow, what a transition. Oh, this is where you don't want to be, though.
Oh, man, this ground and pound is good. Probably my favorite striking realm in MMA, and he's as good as it gets.
The problem is his opponent is not controlling his posture. He's allowing his opponent to get up.
Shot there, DC. He is officially run.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates.
Slips the left hand. Well, not sure if he's lighter on his feet or... Oh! Back to the feet. Oh! And just like that, the fight is over.
He got him. What a performance.
Just the way he drew it up as he gets the knockout victory here tonight, it's hard to land a strike more flush than he did right there, and I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming. So he'll see the replay and probably shake his head, but ultimately this is a huge result and a huge win for that fighter here tonight. Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
So a strong candidate for some bonus money there. A huge knockout for him here tonight. Near perfect execution. They'll be talking about this result for some time.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's going to stop this contest at 2 minutes, 37 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Michael the Pound Bisping!
And there is the man of the moment, and what a moment this must be like for a professional athlete, right? I know you enjoyed the birth of your kids, right?
Yeah.
But you knock out a man in a cage fight, I can't think of anything better.
I mean, there's nothing like it. You know, you don't even hear the one that lands, that puts out your opponent's life. And tonight, he got that done. He should be very proud of the work he and his coaches got done tonight.
If it ain't put it to rest, is you talking about? Been here, on 20 on 20, no maybes. When it's over, brings up for the run. Yeah, bad news, so keep those names. Try play, get away, don't play.
It is a lightweight title fight between Khabib Nurmagomedov and Tony Ferguson.
You ready?
nervous, and I think rightfully so. Khabib Nurmagomedov versus Tony Ferguson, truly a dream matchup for fight fans. I know you don't normally call fights involving your teammates. You weren't going to miss this one.
I was not going to miss this one, John. And we've been teased with it so many times that we're finally here, and we are like kids on Christmas morning. Hurry up, let's go.
Jewish.
Oh, my bad.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. All right, rubber guard for him now, DC. We haven't seen you lean on this in the octagon.
No, I can't get those legs up there. Come on, man, look at these tree trunks. They don't go up around nobody's shoulders. I like to keep my feet on the ground, and I like to grind. That's what I'm known for. But this guy has that dexterity. He has that ability to throw up the rubber guard, to be able to threaten from a position where his opponent was trying to find safety. There are many, many attacks here. Let's see which one he chooses to go after.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. 3 minutes and counting to go here in round one. All right, close guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. Oh, his opponent squirming like a fish out of water now. The ground and pound is on point. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
This could be the beginning of the end. We've seen some really good ground and pound fighters. This young man is as good as any we've ever seen.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Close guard.
He got his foot on the hip, and now he's throwing up a triangle attempt. He's going to try to move his left arm across to get pressure on the choke. Oh!
And he's out. Oh, that right hand is on point. All right, feet on the hips here. Under a minute now to go round one. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head like through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
All right, working inside the closed guard now. Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Tony Ferguson. Now the hammer fist here by Nurmagomedov. All right, so there's the end of the round. The storyline over those previous 5 minutes. Volume takedowns, offensive wrestling.
Yeah, this is an exhausting type of fight. Not only for the offensive fighter, but also for the opponent. Always being under attack, always being defensive, always reacting starts to really wear at your gas tank. It's interesting to see who is more fresh going into the next round.
Really like your ground control. This round, we want to do the exact same thing. Let's start this off with a big...
All right, so here we go with the next round. He was able to take him down repeatedly in the previous round, and not just take him down, but keep him there extendedly, stay busy enough for the referee.
Oh, man, to keep a referee off of you, you have to be doing a lot of damage or showing them that I'm here in position, not just holding on.
Right.
I'm here trying to advance to
The hip toss as he takes him down. Now we'll see what he can do with it.
right into side control.
Ferguson's now looking for a Darce choke. Nicely done. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Ferguson. Oh, nice job here staying busy off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom.
Got an angle here to try to change the position. Oh, wow, oh!
And he's out. 3 minutes. He's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Ferguson. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Nurmagomedov.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here. And if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop.
You got to defend, but you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish.
Oh, looks like he's transitioning an armbar.
You cannot stay in the guard of these great jiu-jitsu guys.
An attacking armbar.
Continuing to try to manipulate the head here. And this might just be a matter of time. Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options, because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestler stand-up. Get to your knees, post your hands, don't allow him to get his hooks in, right? Really be aware of the hooks. But get to your hands, stand up, fight the hands, break away and escape. But it's so much more free-flowing than the half guard in the side control, because all you need to do is just get the opponent's body up, because his legs are just free to move. His legs are not controlling anything. His legs are just free, so you have more freedom to use yours.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Oh, beautiful jab by him there, really taking advantage of what is an obvious edge and reach.
Level change, your leg, finish the takedown. Great job. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee, what a right hand by this young man.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Oh, really nice work to keep busy off of his back as he lands some more offense here from bottom. Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. Oh, looks like he's trying to isolate an arm, maybe set up a Kimura here, DC.
Yeah, he's going to try to attack a Kimura here.
Oh, now he's in trouble.
Tonight. All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten them out and just go for the finish. Now the guy's got armbar. He's attacking it on him. He's going to attack armbar here. You got to recognize that when a guy starts to put his feet on your hips, you got to move him off, and you got to cover. You can't get off to an angle.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be. You have to be so well-rounded once you get to the top of these divisions. You cannot just be a...
Nurmagomedov's going for a choke here.
He's got his chin in, but now it's starting to slip under the neck.
He might get a finish here.
choke.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Nurmagomedov.
All right, sit down. Take a deep breath, get a drink, relax, and listen. You are doing great. Do not get sloppy with your takedowns.
All right, so there's the horn at the end of the round. Multiple takedowns landed for him over the previous 5 minutes.
And you know what, John? Even more importantly, look at the opponent now. He's afraid to pull the trigger because he's been taken down so many times. Getting taken down is one thing, but having it happen to you continuously really does make you gun shy. And right now, he's very tentative to let his offense go because of the fear of getting taken down back to the mat again.
Well, we told you off the top he had the reach advantage, and you saw it right there with that punch.
What a punch.
Oh, he lands another shovel leg takedown is true. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. All right, working inside the now open guard of his opponent. Uh-oh.
Throwing up a triangle. The guy on his back is very good at submissions, and if he's not careful here, he's going to get stuck, and he will have to submit.
All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
All right, less than 3 minutes remain in round 4. Nurmagomedov's trying for a submission here.
He's a tech arm bar now.
Continuing to try to manipulate the head here. And this might just be a matter of time. And there it is!
Unbelievable!
Yeah, that is high-level grappling right there as he gets the win tonight here by way of submission, and he bided his time there. He stayed patient, waited for an opening, and then when it was there, he certainly capitalized to get the tap here tonight. Let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission.
The official decision is in. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 50 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by tap out, and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
Well, for my money, this is the deepest, toughest UFC division, and the road to lightweight glory still goes through that man's backyard. Congratulations to the champion once again.
And he's got a massive fence around that backyard, not letting anybody in. He's not trying to share this title reign. He wants to be the UFC champion for a long time, and with performances like this, it's hard to argue that anything is going to change.
It is a women's strawweight showdown between Thug Rose Namajunas and Joanna Jędrzejczyk.
You ready? You ready? Let's go.
All right, here we go. Round one of the third meeting between two of the best strawweights in the world, Rose Namajunas, Joanna Jędrzejczyk. These women have sold a lot of tickets in advance of this one. And despite losing twice to Rose in some sports books in Vegas, Joanna's still the betting favorite for this third meeting.
And I think it's because of the narrative that Joanna shares with everyone. She will tell you how great she is because she really believes it. But Rose Namajunas feels that she is just a bad matchup for the former strawweight queen.
And if she does get a third win against Joanna, I know you got that Thug Rose call ready.
In the pocket.
And they separate.
Nice straight punch.
Still unable to find that precise range with the high kick. Leg kick checked nicely by Namajunas.
Big punch from the clinch.
Now she's got the Muay Thai plum.
Big kick lands. Liver kick, if you take those kicks, it's gonna shut your body off.
Oh, she put everything into that one. Huge kick. Throws the punch there and connects. Nice job by her there.
Nice job, nice punch. That was a thudding leg kick. Clinch.
And they separate. Well, Jędrzejczyk in a really good striking groove here. Patel, Kubis, Mike Brown in her corner really like what they have seen here early out of the former strawweight queen. Consistently finding a home for that left punch. Jędrzejczyk gets hit with a kick. That one appeared to land flush.
Look at the force behind that leg kick. Nice strike. Beautiful body kick lands right under the elbow.
Planting right hand lands upstairs.
Liver kick.
Trying to establish that jab once again.
Nice body kick.
So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for Rose Namajunas. Timing her shots nicely here tonight, DC.
She's doing a great job, but not only being active, she is so accurate. She's on point tonight. Ooh, what a punch. What a body kick.
Take a seat. Deep breath. Breathe. Take a drink. All right, here we go. Listen.
All right, let us get you some highlights from that previous round. Body kick, certainly a big story for her, and almost like a 2x4 hitting your rib cage. No fun.
Yeah, it's like a 2x4. It's like someone taking a bat and just driving it into your ribs. She took those shots over and over in that round, and if she continues, her night's going to end very soon.
All right, so round two is underway here. Both women had their moments in that first round. At times, it looked like they were feeling each other out, and there is a lot of mutual respect here, though. So maybe you thought the crowd got a little bit restless at times. Ultimately, these fighters are both elite. A lot of respect on both sides. We'll see if they get after it here to begin round two. Oh, beautiful kick by her there. She just gets that foot off the canvas to the target so quickly.
She does not give her opponent any idea that that kick is coming. Nice punch lands over the top.
Oh, she works the body as well as anybody in this division. Another strike there, and these shots are really going to take their toll as this fight moves on.
Beautiful body kick.
How good is that right hand? Oh, a nice land there by Rose Namajunas. There's a definite fluidity to her striking here tonight. And once again, the strawweight queen putting her best foot forward here tonight. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Back in the clinch now. So 37 total strikes have now landed for Joanna Jędrzejczyk. And dipping just below 50%, by the way. 43% the accuracy rate on the striking attempts against Joanna Jędrzejczyk. Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round 2 and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little bit hesitant in round 1. No hesitancy whatsoever here in round 2. She has clearly found her rhythm and range. Back and forth we go!
Big kick.
Keep moving, and then take shot, now!
And she lands the knee to the body now. You can see her limp it a little bit now. That leg is hurting for certain.
Nice leg, nice leg.
Ooh. She blocked the punch.
That one snuck in. Nice strike.
And they separate. 45 seconds remain in the round.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
No, what you're going to see with this young lady, is she going to finish the fight?
Back to the feet. 20 seconds to go, round 2. Oh, how clean is that jab by Rose Namajunas? Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. 10 minutes in the books. All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
Take a deep breath. Now listen, you probably lost that round. I need you to be first. Let's get that head movement and start popping that jab.
All right, so back-to-back entertaining rounds. We'll see how it goes in this round. We'll see which corner sort of maximize those 60 seconds on the screen.
This is what happens. Very good match fighters coming together. Nobody has really taken a lead in this fight. Let's see who does it going into the next round.
Stuffs the takedown shot there. How good is her takedown, D?
Nice stupid punch.
Looks as though her leg might leave it a little bit. So as we call on the fight stats here, DC, 68 total strikes have now landed for Joanna Jędrzejczyk. And the accuracy rate, by the way, if you're scored at home, 47% to this point in the fight against Rose Namajunas. And they separate. All right, so she continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like she did in the previous round. As efficient as any striker in the division, this is a world-class display of striking here tonight.
Forward and take down.
And she lands a punch there. We'll see if she can start to turn strikes into combinations now.
She's going to have to find something to follow that big strike that she's landing over and over again. Oh, nice jab.
Namajunas gets hit by that kick to the midsection. You got to do better defensively.
Beautiful kick.
Good combination there by Jędrzejczyk.
Oh.
And they separate. Oh, continuing to work the body to great effect.
Oh, nice right hand by Rose.
Oh, beautiful execution by her there with that knee. We'll see if she follows it up now.
Really good job of managing space and knowing that she had the right distance to land that knee. Nice.
And that's going to do it. So the celebration is on for the UFC Women's Strawweight Champion of the World. What a performance to get the job done here tonight. A flurry of strikes setting up the eventual TKO.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 29 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by TKO and new undisputed UFC Strawweight Champion of the World, Joanna Jędrzejczyk.
So this is a belt that just continues to change hands. We have a new UFC Strawweight Champion. She is half your weight, and she is really good.
I mean, she is as mean as anybody I've ever seen inside the octagon. Welcome to the club, champ. You are now the UFC champion. Congratulations.
Oh, and that is it. Referee has seen enough, and maybe so. All right, coming up next, it's a featherweight matchup between Alexander Volkanovsky and Conor McGregor.
You ready?
Good to have you with us tonight. Of course, we are inside Toyota Center in Houston, Texas, USA. And every time I walk through these walls, I can't help but think about Gilbert Melendez and Diego Sanchez going toe-to-toe back at UFC 166. Remember Rogan? Oh, my God!
It was the craziest fight. You could not believe what you were watching. What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight.
Man, striking class is in session. Beautiful punch there.
Great job landing. What a damaging punch.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the chin.
Flush right hand is true. Volkanovski's shot is blocked. Hard shots landing on both sides here. Just missed on the front kick there. Just over 3 minutes to go. Oh!
He's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh! Just over 20 total strikes have landed for Conor McGregor.
Big body kick.
Timely defense there. Huge block for him. Oh, nice connection there with a punch, DC.
Great time to land that punch.
Go, guys, work.
He loaded up there on that high kick.
Oh, man, how is he standing? Brutal knee to the body. He blocks the punch. Oh, beautifully placed with that lead hook by Volkan. And he comes through with a big knee. Throwing hard in the pocket. Missed on that spinning attack. Oh, big hook. That'll sting.
He's hurt. He's hurt.
Final seconds of round 1.
Such a fast leg kick.
That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round 1. All right, so there's the end of the round. Few things in MMA more devastating than a head kick, and nearly produced a knockout for him there.
We talked to him earlier in the week, and he talked about chances to take the kicks high. He got a chance, he took it, he landed that kick, and almost got the fight finished. Let's see if he can go and do that again.
elbows in tight. Stay focused, okay? You want your striking to be a little bit sharper, punching.
All right, here we go now, champ. Round 2. Alexander Volkanovsky versus Conor McGregor. Oh, a huge block there.
Sneaky head kick. Good punch lands. Beautiful leg kick throw.
Oh, beautifully placed in time kick there by Volkanovsky.
Let's get going.
Just out of range with that kick attempt. So we lean on the numbers here. 47 total strikes have now landed for Conor McGregor. And connecting with about a 41% accuracy. Huge right hand! Back to the feet.
Who's hurt? Serve him up. Go get him.
Well, Alexander Volkanovsky has never lost a pro fight at 145 pounds, and if his boxing is any indication, that is a record that is probably going to hold up after tonight.
I mean, Volkanovsky follows the game plan to a T. Whatever you set out in front of him, he is going to do, and he's going to do it at the highest level. We saw that in his fight against Max Holloway when he became the UFC featherweight champion.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round 1. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round.
Good stick.
Oh!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
This fight's going to be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high with his opponent, wasn't going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly. It's broken, I think.
Keep your hands up for me. Come on now.
Whoa!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight.
Seconds remain in the round. Seconds left to go in round 2. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Round 3 next. All right, so a huge round for him there. Nearly had him out of there with the head kick. Did get the knockdown. Talk us through the replay.
He got the knockdown. He won the round. He did everything correct. The only thing he didn't do is finish the fight. But if he continues down the path, if he continues to do the exact same thing as he did before, he will get that finish.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
Third round underway. He's out!
It's over. It's over.
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. Let's take a look back at the replay. It ends up a knockout, but this was really a striking clinic from the moment they touched ground.
I mean, a competitive fight. That one guy finally found the shot that ended the fight. Both of these warriors displayed a ton of heart. One guy got the finish, but neither guy should be disappointed in their performance.
All right, here now, Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 8 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by knockout, the notorious
no shutting that smile off tonight. The celebration is on as he gets a huge win by knockout tonight. I got to think there are a few better feelings in the world than walking into an octagon and candidly knocking another man out.
Yeah, you shut a person's lights off, man. There's nothing like it. Now, I understand a lot of times we hope for the knockout, but he was never hopeful. He was sure that he could get it done, and he did exactly that. Congrats.
All right, coming up next, the wait is over. We get to this matchup for the UFC welterweight division title.
Ready. You ready to fight?
Well, these guys have been on each other's radars for quite some time. Tonight, it shall be done. Both guys well-rounded. You think we're getting a kickboxing match tonight or what?
You just don't know, right? You don't know who's going to be able to employ their strategy the way that they need to. This is a close fight on paper, and also in every performance we have seen them put on, these guys seem to be the mirror image of each other.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman. That's a big strike right there.
Back and forth we go. Throws the right hand there.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Big right hook coming, it's blocked.
Way to hide that leg kick. Beautiful strike.
Oh, vicious kick to the outside of that lead leg. You got to start checking these, man.
You got to check these kicks, or you're going to be limping around the octagon very shortly.
Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Just over 2 minutes to go in the round.
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick. Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down.
Try to establish that jab.
There's no give on that leg kick. Oh, big punch land.
Spinning back fist.
You don't know when that leg kick's coming. Can't take many of those, you better check.
And he caught the kick. We'll see what he can do with it. Right on the button. Combination lands for him. He is really putting his strikes together tonight.
I mean, he's feeling himself tonight, John. He's doing a great job of putting everything together. Right under the elbow, the body kick lands. Great punch landed with so much power.
Blocks the shot. Lands a glancing right hand upstairs. Now he's got the Muay Thai plug.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
Round 2 is next. All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
Last round, he was all over you, but you're better than that. Come on now, let's shake it out. Let's get back in there, let's get back to the game plan. Hands high, work behind.
All right, here we go with our next round. And how about the striking display in that previous round? He found a lot of openings upstairs, and when we sat down with him on Thursday, he said this dude doesn't move his head.
That's exactly how he thought it would be, and it's exactly what he's seeing early in the fight. Opponent's not moving his head, and he's more than happy to connect over and over with those 1-2s. Beautiful punch.
And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Well, he's been pretty accurate tonight. He's landed some significant strikes, but his corner's looking for him to mix it up a little bit more and just throw more volume.
Because they don't see too much of a threat. This guy has to have confidence in knowing that when he extends his combinations, he's still safe, but he's also going to be able to land. He's got to be finding that confidence in his mind that all the reps in the training room are going to pay off.
That strike over the top, and now his opponent in a world trouble.
Beautiful level change. Make him think you're going low, and it's right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch. Big punch lands through the middle. Powerful leg kick lands.
Lands. That's as good a punch as he's thrown all night.
The punch that lands down the middle, the one that you don't feel, is the one that lands perfect, and that one landed perfect.
Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way, or the referee's going to stop this.
He better start to move, and when his opponent starts to punch, he can, oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness, what a fight.
Yeah, that right there is a high-level knockout, ladies and gentlemen. Crowd absolutely loving it. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Landed flush. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming. So a huge, huge win for that young fighter here tonight. So there he is, the undisputed UFC welterweight champion. What a finish he turned in here tonight as he gets it done by way of knockout.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean is going to stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 32 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world. Come back.
All right, so there is a new world order at 170 pounds. Congrats to the new UFC welterweight champion of the world.
I can't say I'm surprised. We've seen this guy on his journey to this championship. At every step, he looked fantastic. And tonight, that continued in dethroning the long-reigning champion.